a motivational quote. Okay. I hope you had recapped previous sessions. Revise ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. Please let me give me access to share screen. Srihat, can you please give me access to share screen? One moment. Once I get the access, let me share the screen.
Yeah, access given.
Thank you. So if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you're determined to learn, no one can stop you. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಭರವಸೆ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯನ ಕಲ್ತೇ ತೀರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯನ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆಸೆ ಪಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಭರವಸೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರೇ ಏನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್, ನೋ ಒನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು. They can motivate you, they can give you instructions, they can tell you, guide you. But until and unless you are motivated and you are willing to work, you wanted to do a task wholeheartedly. The simple task of waking up early in the morning itself. Parents can tell you, you can keep an alarm. But if at all you don't push yourself and make up your mind that I'm going to wake up early in the morning, how many ever alarms you keep, or how many ever people whom you wake up can't help you out, right? For every small thing, efforts need to be from yourself. People are there to put a pat on your back, but you need to be determined to learn. If at all that is the situation, nothing can stop you and no one can stop you. You'll be climbing up high in the ladder. With that good note, we shall begin today's class. Fourth session ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, adverbs ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ verb ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ ವಿಷಯನ ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಆ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಕೊಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು adverbs ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Words that describe, words that give more information about verb. ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ ವಿಷಯನ ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು adverb ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Words that give more information about verb will be called as adverbs. She ate fast, or ಬೇಗ ತಿಂದ್ಲು. Wrote slowly, ಮೆತ್ತಗ್ ಬರ್ದ. ಹೇಗ್ ಬರ್ದ? He wrote slowly. We can just stop it with he wrote. But how did he write? He wrote slowly. ಮೆತ್ತಗ್ ಬರ್ದ, ಬೇಗ ಬರ್ದ. He ran fast, he ate fast. Sun shines brightly. I'll give a few examples about adverbs. So in this adverbs, we had seen that adverbs, we add ly to most of the adjectives. Past is an exception to it. We add ly to this adjective and make it as an adverb. Most of the adjectives we add ly to it and make it as an adverb, depending upon the context in which it is being told. What are all the different types of adverbs that we had seen? We had seen adverbs of manner and time. We had seen adverbs of manner and adverbs of time. So shall we quickly try to identify given word in adverbs of time and manner? Then we move on to adverbs of frequency. Okay. One moment. ಇರೋ ಪದಗಳು adverbs of time, manner ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. You see how well you are going to identify it. Okay. You need to be energetic. Need to tell me the answer. Okay. Very simple question only. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು adverb of manner place ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. The dog sat lazily in the shade of the tree. ಹೇಗೆ ಕೂತಿತ್ತು ಆ ನಾಯಿ ಮರದ ಶೇಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ? It sat lazily. So the dog is the subject. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದೀವೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು? ಕೂತಿತ್ತು. Sat. ಹೇಗೆ ಕೂತಿತ್ತು? How did it sit? It sat lazily. Where it sat? It sat under the shade of the tree. So besides the verb, what is the word that has been written? Lazily. ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? Where did the How did the dog sit? ಹೇಗೆ ಕೂತಿತ್ತು? How ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಪದನ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸ್ತಿದೀವಿ. ಹೇಗೆ ಕೂತಿತ್ತು? How did the dog sit? So adverb of manner answers the question how. It sat lazily. So lazily is the word. Yes, perfect. The answer that you chose was perfect. It is extremely hot today. ತುಂಬಾ ಶೆಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು, ತುಂಬಾ ಬಿಸಿಲಾಗಿದೆ ಇವತ್ತು. It is extremely hot today. Adverb of degree. ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಿಸಿಯಾಗಿದೆ? ತುಂಬಾ. Extremely. Extremely is adverb of degree over here. I went to the market in the morning. ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೋದೆ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ಗೆ, ಆ ಸಂತೆಗೆ? ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದೆ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ? ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೋದೆ? When did I go? When. How ಅನ್ನೋದು adverb of manner ಗೆ, when ಅನ್ನೋದು adverb of time ಗೆ. We ask this question when to identify whether the given word is adverb of time or not. So when did I go to the market? I went in the morning. Went is verb. Okay. Morning, it tells me when I went. I often visit my grandparents. ಯಾವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ? ಹೊಸದಾಗಿರೋ ಪದವಾಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, adverb of frequency. ಇದನ್ನ ನನಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ? How often I go. ಈ adverb of frequency ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವಾದದ್ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ? ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಾ? ಕೆಲವು ಹೊತ್ತು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಾ? ನಡೆಯೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ? How often a task happens, an action happens? Does it happen frequently, rarely, usually, sometimes, or always it happens, or never it happens? So that question, how often it happens, tells me that it is adverb of frequency. Often. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಅದು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. The technician fixed the problem easily. How did the technician fix? He fixed the problem. What did he fix? He fixed the problem. How did he fix? He fixed the problem easily. Easily is the word, adverb of manner. She is standing outside. Where is she standing? She is standing outside. She is standing. She is subject. A pronoun is used. This is a linking verb, a state verb over here. Standing. Nintiradu. It is a word. It is a verb, action verb, stand. Along with action verb only we add ing. We don't add along with. We don't add along with what? We don't add along with state verbs. Where is she standing? She is standing outside. Place. Outside. The man grumbled loudly while cleaning the table. ಅಂತ ಬೇಗ ಒಂದು ಶಬ್ದ ಮಾಡ್ದ ಆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಟೇಬಲ್ ನ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ. The man grumbled. How did the man grumble? He grumbled loudly. How did he grumble? How? It answers the question how. So how did he grumble? He grumbled loudly. I'm waiting here for my daughter. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನಾ? ಎಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನಾ? ಅಡ್ವರ್ಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಯಾರಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕಾಯ್ತಿರೋದು, ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. I'm waiting here. It could be waiting here, outside, inside, depending upon the sentence. Here it says here. He laughed merrily. He laughed merrily. ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಅವನು. Adverb of manner. How did he laugh? He laughed merrily. Perfect, children. Answers are coming so quickly. I rarely drink tea in the morning. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನಾನು ಟೀ ಕುಡಿತೀನಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಅಪರೂಪ. Usually I don't take. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ನಾನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ? How often you drink? How often you drink tea? I rarely drink. Again, this rarely word is adverb of frequency. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವಾದದ್ದು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. Adverb of manner, adverb of degree, adverb of time, place. Those words that we had seen last session, we have answered now. Correct? Clear, everyone? With these words, you are able to quickly recap the adverb of place, time, manner. Okay? More time is there. That is nothing but adverb of frequency. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವಾದದ್ದು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. How often it happens. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವಾದದ್ದು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. It answers the question, how often. There is an inverted triangle diagram which you need to make note of it. Okay. I have drawn this to tell what are all the adverbs that you use for frequency, indicate a frequency. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. Always. ಒಂದ್ಸತಿನೂ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Always happens. Usually. Always ತರ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. But mostly it happens. Often. Usually ಗಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿನೇ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. Sometimes. ಕೆಲವು ಸತಿ, ಕೆಲವು ಸಮಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. Rarely. ಅಪರೂಪವಾಗಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. She rarely comes to my house. Never. ನಡೆಯೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Always ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವಾದದ್ದು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. Usually it isn't like that. So we can give percentage for which it happens, how often it happens. Always 100%, never 0%. It never happens. ನಡೆಯೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Usually 80 to 90% ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿನೇ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. Often 70%. Sometimes 50%. Rarely from 10 to 20% you can keep. Never, it never happens. ನಡೆಯೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. So these are all the words that we use as adverbs of frequency. Always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never. Using these words, we shall see few sentences as examples. Okay. Make a note of it. Let me give examples, quote examples for each adverbs of frequency. I hope you have made note of it. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. Always. He always speaks the truth. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅವ್ನು ನಿಜ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸುಳ್ಳು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ 100%. Ravi always wakes up at 5 AM in the morning. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 5 ಗಂಟೆ ಶಲಿ ರವಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಒಂದಿನಾನು ಅವ್ನು ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ಸೋ wake up 5 AM in the morning and plan your task accordingly. Always wakes up. ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವನು ಎದ್ದೊಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಎದ್ದೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವಾಗಲ್ಲ ಎದ್ದೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. How often he wakes up? He wakes up always at 5 AM in the morning. So this is to say that a task happens 100%. It takes this for sure, and never once also it gets skipped. This is for the adverb of frequency, always. Made a note of it, children? Next we move on to word usually. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ. Always ಗಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿನೇ. Okay? Compared to always, we can't say that it happens every time. But it happens compared to a lower degree, compared to you, compared to always. It refers to something that happens most often or normally. Normally, that happens. For those kind of tasks, we use usually. We usually go to school by van. ನಾವು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ವ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Children usually enjoy visiting their grandparents. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ರಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತಾತ ನೋಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. They usually enjoy visiting their grandparents during vacation. We usually go to school by bus. So we can keep this as 80 to 90%, not 100% as always, but 80 to 90%. It is a normal routine. We usually go for a walk in the morning. I usually exercise early in the morning. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ದು ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್, ರೂಟೀನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಫಾಲೋ. ಮುಂದಿನ ಪದ adverb often. Happens recurrently. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯೋದು. They often go out for breakfast or lunch. They often she often tell lies. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಅವಳು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ. She often tells lies. They often go out. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ವರ್ಬ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿರೋ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಆ ಕೆಲಸವಾದ ನಡೀತಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ನಡೀತಿದೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಿಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತಿ ಆ ವಿಷಯವಾದ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. Frequency, how often an action takes place. Which word indicates? This word often it indicates. She often tells lies. It means many times, but on different occasion. ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. It happens, but on different occasions. Always, usually, often. Then we have sometimes, rarely, and never. Sometimes, rarely, and never. ಆಫನ್ಗಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿನೇ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. It happens, but sometimes. Like verb, sometimes. It means occasionally or now and then. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ. It happens occasionally. Or you can say now and then. It is used to indicate that something happens on some occasions. ಕೆಲವು ಸಮಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಷಯಗಳು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಡೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಟೈಮ್, ಆದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಡೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. She sometimes goes to, ಕೆಲವು ಸಮಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಅಪೂರ್ವವಾಗಿ ಅವಳು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಗ ಹೊರಟೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾಳೆ. She sometimes goes to bed early. The journey takes an hour, but sometimes even more, even longer. ಯೂಶುವಲಾಗಿ ಆ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ 1 hour ತಗೊಳತ್ತೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವು ಸಮಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ ಸಮಯನೂ ಅದು ತಗೊಳತ್ತೆ. But sometimes we can't tell when and where, when and how, but at times now and then it happens. It takes time even more. This is adverb sometimes. Next we have rarely. ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವಾದದ್ದು ನಡೆಯೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸಮಟೈಮ್ಸ್, ಯೂಶುವಲಿ, ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಈ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಆ ತರ ಅಲ್ಲ. ತುಂಬಾ ಅಪರೂಪವಾಗಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಮೂನ್ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಬಹುದು. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಅಪರೂಪವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯೋ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ರ್ಯಾರ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪದನ ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ನೆವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ನಡೆಯೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ. ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ or you can say not happen. We rarely see each other. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿನೇ ಒಬ್ರಿಗೊಬ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. We rarely see each other. We rarely have time to watch TV. ನನ್ ಸಮಯ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ತುಂಬಾ ಅಪರೂಪ, ಅಷ್ಟೇನ್ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ. ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರನ, ಏನೇ ಇದ್ರು ನಾವು ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಶುಡೆಂಟ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾನರ್. ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಚ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಸೊ we can make it a point that we use this word rarely to watch TV, right? You can make use of time, spending quality time in doing other tasks. You can watch TV. That's not, I'm not like do not watch. There are good things or good channels or programs wherein you can improvise your knowledge. So I rarely have time to watch TV. So almost never. I don't watch it. But very rare. Do not happen very often. ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ 10-20% ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಬಹುದು. ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆಯಾಗಿರೋ ಸಂದರ್ಭನೇ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಮಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. Next comes adverb never. If at all you have doubts here and then while I explain, you may please ask in chat box. Okay. It'd be nice if it is even more interactive. You know, ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ interactive ಆಗಿದೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. You are, but if it is even more interactive for the morning session, I will be really happy. Means not at any time. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದ್ಸತಿನೂ ನಡೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Not in any occasion. She never helps me. ಅವಳು ನನಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಅಂತೂ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. She never, not even once she helps. Means not at all at any point of time or not on any occasion. She never helps me. He has never been abroad. ಅವನು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿನೂ ಹೊರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಹೋಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ ತನಕ. Not even once that he has gone abroad. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಳೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಳೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಭಾರಿ ಮಳೆ ಅವ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ತನಕ ನೋಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. She had never seen. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಳೆ ಅವಳು ಇವಾಗ ತನಕ ನೋಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. She had never seen so much rain. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಳೆ ಬಿದ್ದವಳು ನೋಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. We do use adverbs of frequency such as once, twice, but that is written mostly at the end of the sentence. So these are all adverbs of frequency that we use. So in today's session, we had quickly recapped adverb of manner, time, place, degree, and we have seen a lot of words pertaining to adverbs of frequency. Next part of speech that we are going to see is what, we are going to see about conjunctions. Let me give quick introduction to it. Okay. We'll see in depth in next session. Okay. I'll give a quick introduction to conjunctions. Mhm. 2 minutes. Sorry for the inconvenience due to technical issue. Session got ended abruptly. Let me give a quick intro to conjunction. What is this conjunction all about? Conjunctions are those words that links words, phrases, or other words in the sentence. So it is a part of speech that is used to connect words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. So it is also called as connectors, joining words, or linkers. We have something called as independent clause and dependent clause in sentences. Okay. So where we exactly use this? Have you ever come across sentences using conjunctions? I like coffee. I like biscuits. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎರಡ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಂತಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಎರಡ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಬರೀದೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಖಂಡಿತ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಕಾಫಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ಸ್. ಒಂದೇ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ವಿಷಯಗಳು ನನ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಆಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪದನ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬಳಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನನಗೆ ಸುಲಭವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. It makes it as a simple sentence as well. So it is used as a linker or connector. That is why it is being called as conjunctions. ಅದು ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಇದನ್ನ ಲಿಂಕರ್ಸ್ ಕಂಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಕನೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. These are the various other names. So we have lot of words that we use as connectors in between, which can be used to join two sentences or group of words, which is nothing but phrase. So that we'll be seeing in depth in upcoming sessions. So I hope today's session was easily understandable and understood by everyone. Yes? Okay. With this, I end the session over here. Thank you, teachers and coordinators. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Vidya Shakti. Thank you, students. We can end. Srinath.